We held on to the heat overnight. Another warm, nice Friday, though.
It's a beautiful one, and I still think this weekend, I'm almost running out of words to describe it.
That's okay. That means it's a very good weekend.
It looks awesome, and it's interesting. Some places will probably go through the whole next 7 days and not see any rain.
Because they're that spotty.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm starting to get a few messages on Facebook and whatnot from people saying, I'd like some rain. This is the way it is in July, though. It's just tough to get.
We've had our rainiest month.
Right.
Already. That's behind us.
That's for sure. And most places last month saw quite a bit of rain. Yeah. Take a look at Casco right now. It's a nice summer afternoon there. Still muggy, but not quite as hot as yesterday with a temperature of 80. Bangor at 76 as we look out over the river right now. A mix of sunshine and clouds. There is not much on the radar right now. Some places last night did get some downpours and storms, and even early this morning there were a few in eastern Maine. But really just a few little sprinkles and one downpour that's rolling through northern Aroostook County right now. That's about to head into Presque Isle. But you might see something random this afternoon. Most places looking to stay dry. Only in the low 70s in northern Maine, but mid-80s down on the seacoast. The air is still pretty muggy in most spots, but we're starting to get drier air into the mountains, and that dry air will come south as the afternoon goes along. Front is pretty much right overhead, and then we have Canadian high pressure building in from the north. If you got one of these in April, for example, we'd be looking at a chilly weekend. But in this case, it's just a drop in the dew points and a nice comfortable weekend. You can see that trend here over the next 12 hours. We'll be sweeping out the mugginess, and by morning it's going to feel, and even before that, it's going to feel really nice out there. So there's a chance for an isolated pop-up shower this afternoon. Otherwise it's quiet. This evening very pleasant, and you'll start to notice the drier air moving in. Overnight lows tonight will be in the 50s for many up north, and probably right around 60 in most of southern and central Maine. And during the day tomorrow, it's mostly sunny, light wind, so we may develop a very light sea breeze at the coast. 70s up north. If you're doing any hiking, it'll be in the 70s through most of the mountains too, and then lower 80s in just about all of the state otherwise. Then as we head into the day on Sunday, high pressure right overhead, very comfortable in the morning. I think we'll have a lot of 50s for lows around 5 or 5:30 Sunday morning, and then afternoon highs get back into the lower and middle 80s. Now after Sunday, this high begins to drift away, and that opens the door for the heat and humidity to start coming back with the winds coming in from the southwest. Very little rain in the forecast next week. There could be a random storm up north on Monday, and then maybe a thunderstorm Tuesday night. But mid-90s are in reach on Tuesday, and that's as we pump the humidity back in too. Seas this afternoon 2 to 4 feet with the wind shifting to the southwest 5 to 10 knots. Wanted to show you the water temperatures. Mid-60s off the southern Maine coast, and it's 70 at Sebago and Moosehead Lake. So especially the lakes have warmed up given how warm it's been over the last few weeks. So there's your inland forecast. A very nice weekend. It does get warmer and muggier on Monday, upper 80s, and then mid-90s possible on Tuesday. Looks like a front will come through on Wednesday and drop the humidity and the temperatures for the end of next week. But we do heat it up in a pretty big way there on Tuesday, low to mid-90s for most.
Okay, it's July. That
Yeah,
looks very
sure
July-like,
is.
and we'll enjoy the weekend.
Yeah.
Ryan, thanks.
You're welcome.